Well, everything happens for a reason. When you really want something and you want it badly, it's going to motivate you to, keep going. I'm truly, thankful for that friendship that I have. Sometimes you just have to take in other people's opinions without judgment and, just move on with life.
I just enjoy your sense of humor. You're like a tumor. You're in my head all day.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Authentically Taryn, and I am back with another video. As y'all can see in the title, this is an updated Q&A. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I was supposed to film this video like months ago. I have all of the questions in my notes, and a few months back, I think in like March, I had put on my story for people to put questions to ask me for YouTube for like an updated Q&A. If you're new to my channel, hey, I'm Taryn. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back, and I hope that you continue to keep coming back. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell, and share to anybody that you think will be interested in my content. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first question that I have is something you wish you knew or did differently before coming to college. I wish I knew that. So we all know that college is expensive tuition wise, but I was unaware of the outside expenses and how that adds up over time, especially if you're a freshman and you're not able to have your car on campus. Those Ubers and those Lyfts add up over time. So I wish I would have known to save a little bit more extra expense money before I came into college, because yeah. And I also wish, let me see what it say. Other than that, I don't really wish that I did anything differently, because I feel as though everything happens for a reason. And yeah, if I was to do something differently, then I probably wouldn't be where I am right now. So that's my answer to that question. Second question is, did moving away from home affect your bonds back home? Slightly. I'm not as close with some people, like I was before I went off to school. But I also feel like people will grow apart eventually, because we're all just getting older and we're all doing our own thing and venturing to do different stuff. So that's probably a reason why too. But the bonds that I worked on keeping and the other person fought to keep, they're still doing fine, and it's like nothing changed. It's like we don't even it's like we're not even apart when we go to college. So what's keeping you motivated to stay in college? It's always the end goal for me. I just feel like when you really want something and you want it badly, it's going to motivate you to keep going. And also because I will be a first generation college student, so that's always at the college graduate, I'll be a first generation college graduate, so that's always been in the back of my mind. I just want my family to see that I was able to do it, and future generations can do it too. And then also the people around me, most of all of my friends are in college and they're still in college, so that motivates me to keep going, because I want to see them win and they want to see me win, and I just want to see us all win, you feel me? So how's college? It is June, so I'm not in school right now, but next week I do start my summer class. And being that this question was asked when school was going on, college was a good 8 out of 10. I would rate the whole school year an 8 out of 10. Not really a 10 out of 10, simply because no college is perfect. And yeah, that's just that. No college is perfect. So that kind of contributed to why my rate went down just a little bit. And also because I felt like first semester I wasn't as involved as I wanted to be. I would just simply enjoy my life as a incoming freshman. So that's another reason why I feel like I could have been able to see more and do more, which I started to do my spring semester in college. But it's we about to get out of school, so it's not really much time to do what you need to do. What's my favorite thing about my life? I would have to say the people around me. I feel like the circle that I keep is one that always helps me, and we benefit each other. And also just me always being able to find the light in anything that I do. Even if I'm down, I always know that I'm going to pull myself up out of it, and we gonna be able to figure shit out, you feel me? So that's probably favorite thing about my life. and probably college is a big aspect of my life right now. What are some good scholarships to apply for? So UNCF and Thurgood Marshall College Fund are two college funds that are really good about supporting their students. And also, I always tell people to find scholarship pages, like pages that post scholarships daily or weekly, and follow those, because those be coming in clutch a lot. But if y'all want a whole separate video about how to apply to college, how to apply to scholarships and like what people are looking for in order to, you know, have your application chosen, then I will be willing to make a whole separate video about that. Was it scary having to share a room with a stranger? No, I wouldn't say scary. I would say it does bring some nerves though, because it's like I don't really know this person and I don't know how they live. Are we going to get along? So it is some things that you might have anxiety about, but I wouldn't say that it's completely terrifying and scary. If anything, you should be kind of excited, because what if your roommate has become like one of your lifelong friends? That happened for me, and I'm truly like thankful for that friendship that I have, because it's just like, I don't know, like it was unexpected in a way. Like it's not something that you would think that would happen. But I would just say to go in with a good mindset and don't be negative about the whole experience, because that person could turn out to be somebody that you're really good friends with. I wouldn't say it was scary, more so gives you anxiety, makes you anxious. Once y'all get to know each other and y'all get comfortable with each other, it's just like inseparable. What was the biggest challenge about going to school out of state? I would probably say, because I didn't really get homesick a lot, but when I did, it was bad. So I would say not being able to, you know, go home as often as somebody that stays in state would be able to. That would probably be like one of the biggest challenges of being an out-of-state student. But other than that, I would say it comes with its perks, because you're not around people that from the same place that you're from. Like everybody's from somewhere different. Everybody can be able to, you know, teach you different stuff about how they do things. Love life. As of May 11th, I did become a girlfriend, so I do have a boyfriend. And yeah, I'm not putting y'all in my business too much. Just know that I have a boyfriend. Okay? How do you balance content creating and school? Y'all, let's just say it's not easy. Like you find it's not easy, but you always find time for things that you really want to do. So I just make sure that I always sit time out of my schedule to, you know, film my content, whether that's making a reel for Instagram or for making a TikTok, you know, to get my content out there, or just simply making a YouTube video. You just always find time for things that you really want to do. And the same thing goes for school. You have to find time to prioritize your assignments. I will also say what also helped me balance was keeping a to-do list in my phone, so I'm able to know what I have to do from day to day, and I'm able to, you know, put in my content creating where I see fit. Next question, what are some ways to relieve stress? So some healthy ways that I release stress is by journaling. I feel like I always mention this in my videos, and I feel like I mentioned this a lot in my girl talks, a lot in my Q&As. But yes, journaling helps me. I love cleaning, listening to music. I've also started meditating, y'all, like every morning, and it just makes me feel, you know, a lot lighter and a lot calmer. So, you know, be prepared for whatever's to come my way during the day. Content creating has also been an outlet for me. I've been able to, you know, pass the wisdom that I do have on to y'all by creating these type of videos. So that's like kind of an outlet for me. What happens if something planned doesn't go the way you hoped it would? Like I said in the beginning of this video, everything happens for a reason. So maybe what you thought that was for you just may not be for you, and that's okay. The universe knows what it's doing, and everything will conspire in your favor. So just, you know, take that as that and don't stress too much over it. The same advice that I'm giving y'all is the advice that I give myself. Like, you can't stress over things that you can't control. When and how did your last relationship end? I wouldn't say it was a relationship. I would say it was more so a situationship. Pretty much, to sum it up, it ended because, you know, sometimes you just not on the same page with people, and I'm not going to touch too much on that with respect of my current relationship, so I'm just leave that at that. How was your freshman year? Okay, so being that I am now a sophomore in college, I can say, like I said in the beginning, that my freshman year was a good 8 out of 10, and it's gonna be better this year. I'm stamping it. Womp. Because I'm gonna be more involved. I'm gonna be, you know, creating more college content, so that's something that makes me happy. Yeah, I just feel like it's gonna be a really good year. What's the best lesson you've learned so far being in college? Okay, so shout out to my mentor slash sister. She's like a big sister to me. She told me to always give myself grace in everything that I do, for real. So I feel like that has been my biggest lesson in college so far, because there has been times where I put so much pressure on myself to the point where it just like literally drove me crazy. So once you realize that you just sometimes just have to give yourself grace and realize that you're doing everything in your power to, you know, be the best version of yourself in that moment, then I mean, it's really nothing that you can do. You just gotta, you know, just go with the flow, you feel me? I will also say that everybody does not come from the same household, so the way that you may think is not the way that somebody else thinks, and vice versa. Sometimes you just have to take in other people's opinions without judgment and, you know, just move on with life. So I would say those are the two biggest lessons that college has taught me. Do you know where you want to move after graduation? There are 3 big places that I've been thinking about moving after graduation. One is Charlotte, North Carolina. The second is Houston or Austin, Texas. And the last is back home here to Atlanta. So being that I'm only a sophomore in college, really, you know, been stressing too much over that, but it is something that has always been in the back of my mind, because, you know, time flies, so it's good to, you know, just have an idea of what your next steps are. So yeah, those are my 3 big locations, and hopefully I'll have some clarity on what I want to do after college soon enough. How have you managed to stay on top of your grades, being that it's your first year in college? A big part of me staying on top of my grades had to do with me, first of all, being in honors. Like first of all, being in honors, you have to uphold a 3.5 GPA, and you can't really go below that or they'll put you on probation. So that was something that really motivated me to keep my grades high. But also just me being me, I love academic validation. So it just feels good when I know that I'm doing good in my courses and that I'm able to, you know, recognize that. But a big part of me, you know, doing so well in college and being able to, you know, finish my freshman year with a 3.6, a big part of that was me staying organized. I really planned my days out, you know, from Sunday to Sunday. So I would always keep a note in my phone that had like to do and like assignments, so I could be able to, you know, stay on top of things and, you know, do stuff in advance, because procrastination is just not something that I'm interested in anymore. Like high school me, yes, but college me, no. That it just don't work. I will also say time management. Time management is a big thing. Like I said, don't be procrastinating and waiting until the last minute to do an assignment that you know was due. You got it last Sunday and you know it's due next Sunday. Get it done between, you know, the week, so you won't have to worry about it at the last minute. So time management, organization, and a planner would be my ways that I was able to stay on top of my grades during my first year of college. What are your plans after graduation? After graduation, I do plan, I just found out that with psychology, you don't necessarily need a master's degree. Like you can just go straight to your doctorate. So I've been doing more research on that and possibly getting my doctorate after obtaining my bachelor's degree of arts in psychology. So my main end goal is to be a clinical child psychologist or a forensic psychologist. So, you know, I'm in between, but I'm leaning more towards clinical child, because I just feel like if we're able to help children with what they have going on at a young age, they'll grow and evolve to be in a good headspace as an adult. Where do I see myself in 10 years? In 10 years, I'll be 29, knocking on 30. I'll be knocking on 30, so I definitely see myself married, don't really know if kids will be in the equation 10 years from now. We'll see. Maybe a little bit after my 30s, or you know, I don't know, who knows, probably after I'm married. I just not do want to be married before I have children. I don't really want a house, y'all. To call me crazy, I don't really want a house. And if I do want a house, I don't want nothing big or extravagant. Like, yeah. My dream is to really have like a big penthouse, y'all. I want to buy a big spacious, you know, like 2-story penthouse. I don't even know if that's a thing, but that's something that I see myself doing in the future. I do want to have my dream car, which is an AMG Benz black on black GLE 63. So that's one of my biggest goals, you know, right now too. Just want to see myself thriving, happy, surrounded by people that I love, whether that's friends, my family, or my significant other. So that's why I see myself in 10 years. What are some effective ways you take care of yourself? Like I mentioned before, the journaling and everything that I do for self-care. Sometimes you just need to look good to feel good, so I do that. I've been doing that a lot lately because, you know, everything is not always rainbows and sunshine. Rainbows and sunshine. So I just been able to, you know, make myself look good and feel good. So I just been doing light makeup. Do my hair when my hair isn't like completely done, just put on some clothes to make myself feel good. So stuff like that to take care of myself. What made you want to do YouTube? So y'all, I wish, okay, I think this is my same channel that I've always had, but I think I deleted the videos, like the old videos. I didn't put it in unlisted or anything. I deleted the old videos, but I've always had an eye for YouTube. Like literally, I would just record myself talking, whether that was talking about a whole bunch of nothing. Like I always recorded myself talking, and I would just post it on YouTube, not caring who saw it or anything, like just being very carefree. When I was like in middle school, I got my stepmom to order me like these international treats that would, you know, ship to you every month, and I would record myself trying those treats and post it right on YouTube. Now I wasn't really doing all of the editing or whatever back then, but yeah, I was doing that. I got back on YouTube for real in 2021, I think. That was like me taking the leap to get back into it, and then I got really discouraged and I stopped when I got to college, and ever since January I just been back up and doing the thing, and we just growing every single day. Like we're already literally at 550 subscribers. We might be at more when I post this video. So yeah, we're just growing every day, and the goal is to just be big one day. Like I'm gonna look back at this and be like I really spoke my dreams into, you know, existence. So what are some goals you want to accomplish? I listed a few of them. I want to buy my dream car. I want to be in my dream career. I am gonna get me a car soon, so that's like a goal. Saving more money is one of the goals that I want to accomplish. I just want to travel the world and just be happy, y'all. Like literally, the end goal is to just do whatever makes you happy. With all that being said, I hope that you all enjoyed this video, and make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on your post notification bell so you're notified every time Authentically Taryn posts a video. And yeah, bye.
What's happening, Chi?